you, and the chair now recognizes Dr. Marshall for an opening statement, and thank you so much, sir, for your tremendous leadership in today's hearing.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Chairwoman Stevens and Chairman Fletcher, for holding this hearing. I appreciate this committee's focus on improving forecasting the effects of severe weather events this Congress. Today's hearing builds on our previous work and examines how we translate the knowledge gained from improved forecast and use that to help our constituents better prepare for severe weather events, wind damage in this case. Damage from severe wind effects from tornadoes and thunderstorms is a phenomenon Kansans know too well, and it's certainly a tragedy that I know too well personally. One of our witnesses will recall the Greensburg tornado of 2007, an F5 tornado that left 14 people dead. That tornado continued northward. By the time it got to my property, it was a mile wide. It literally looked like someone had taken a lawnmower, set it about 6 foot off the ground, and mowed off everything above 6 foot. The tornado decided I didn't need my porch, I didn't need my roof, and my barn should be repositioned. It was certainly a devastating night that I'll never forget. It was just 6 years earlier, prom night, in Hoisington, Kansas, that an F4 tornado took about a third of the city out. Many of my friends, my patients' homes were damaged. Amazingly, only one fatality. And I'll always remember seeing the widow of that fatality the next week in my office. Farmers and ranchers face the constant threat of damaged equipment and lost crops due to severe weather. Homeowners in rural communities, towns, and cities all face the same prospect of damage to their homes. First responders and emergency personnel must be prepared for these events at a moment's notice. The National Windstorm Impact Reduction Program, more commonly known as NWIRP, was created by Congress in 2004. This legislation was written to help reduce the loss of life and property by ensuring a coordinated federal response in working with different levels of government, in private sector and the research community in better understanding windstorms and mitigating their impacts. NWIRP was reauthorized in 2015 and placed the National Institute of Standards and Technology in charge of coordinating federal efforts. In the years since the program was created, we have made significant progress in understanding and mitigating the impacts of wind damage. NOAA has made strides in its ability to forecast extreme weather and will continue to do so thanks to weather-related legislation passed by this committee. The National Science Foundation is engaged in research which has helped improve the communication of severe weather events to the public. NIST has led research which has resulted in improved building standards for communities across the country. But we must strive to do more as we consider reauthorizing this program. Questions this committee should ask include, can we further improve the coordination of the federal agencies involved in these efforts? How can we assist communities in adopting and utilizing the research generated through these efforts? I want to thank our panels of witnesses for appearing today here with us and help answer our questions. Our witnesses represent government, academic, and private sector perspectives, and I look forward to a conversation about how we continue to press this important issue. My only regret today is my dad's not here with us. My dad was the chief of police in El Dorado, Kansas for 25 years, and it was his responsibility to decide when do you blow the sirens, when do you blow that tornado siren. And I remember many a night standing out on a turnpike on an overpass, watching the clouds as they came closer, and my dad trying to decide, do we blow the sirens or not? And it's my hope that the science that we can discover here, the improved emergency systems that we have can lead to more safety and take pressure off those people that are trying to make those life and death decisions. So thank you, Madam Chair, and I yield back.